Okay, back with part 2 of Mega Man 7. We're in Slash Man stage. We're going to try to go through all these stages and get these done so that we can go to the Wily stages. Slash Man's probably the most difficult one for me to kill. And we'll have to come back to this stage because there's a part... Well, I don't really need the item, but I kind of want to have the item because I kind of want to be able to use it and not have a problem and do it that way. So we'll see how that works out. And you jump on these dinosaur looking things and they run across and jump. The best thing to do is just keep firing because most of the time you don't really know where the enemies are. And so we're just going to keep firing while we're jumping across through there and hope that we hit them all anyway. You can take this part right here and go up if you want. Of course, over there's an E-Tank. Well, let's go ahead and get the E-Tank since it's there. That's not really what I had in mind. If you hear something, that's Oscar barking. They're barking at another dog that's barking. I assume that's what's barking anyway. There's different stuff in each of these stages. We don't absolutely have to have some of them, but just in case you'd want some of them, or just in case you would need them, it's still pretty good to get them anyway. Here's this huge dinosaur. It's going to come over here. This huge T-Rex. Best thing to do is just fire away. Try to shoot at his lower jaw. Yeah, you'll take some damage while you're sitting there, but try to shoot at him as much as you can. And he gets faster, and he doesn't really move in a pattern, so you just got to kind of do the best you can there. Right here, you would use the Scorch Wheel to burn these trees. And then once you get... Yeah, you don't want to hit those beehives like I'm doing. There's a ladder right there that we'll have to come back and get that will lead us to Beat. And so we won't have to buy Beat out of the store. We still want to get as many... many bolts as we can. I'm gonna save right here. Well, I'm not gonna save right here, but I'll go ahead and we'll pull out the freeze cracker. That's what you use against him. You don't want these things landing on your head, but you don't want to step on them either. That's what's the bad thing. If they land on your head, you're gonna get stuck. And if they land on the floor, you get stuck. And then he also attacks anyway. The good thing is the freeze cracker does quite a bit of damage though. See, now I can't move. I would tell you the best thing to do is run around in the middle of the room, but that doesn't help sometimes. See, I get stuck right there and I can't move. I'd say he'll take 1 or 2 more shots, I'm not sure. That's the other thing about the freeze cracker. You can shoot it off the walls and it'll still hit him for as much damage as it was going to originally. Crud. You can come out of that. If you heard me clacking a button, you can come out of that, but you have to hit the buttons like crazy. And that's the thing. You know, you got... So we'll have to come back and get Beat. But from where we've got the escape, we can get out of the stage as soon as we get done with that. The Slash Claw cuts things apart, doesn't it? I don't find the other 3 bosses as hard as I find him. So, yes, but it has limited range. I only know of a few places where you use a Slash Claw anyway. Okay. So we're going to go to Springman stage. That'll be the next one. This stage can be easy, can be tough. It depends upon how it goes. we're going to grab the hyper bolt that Otto, I believe, was talking about. Oh, I didn't have to. Well, I accidentally hit load. We're still going to get these bolts, though. And you got to watch out for these right here, these little bouncer things. They allow you to bounce. If you hold down the A button, you can bounce higher off of them. But there's spots where you have to be very, very careful. Hello, Oscar. How are you? Oscar is standing right here beside of me. I think he's trying to get in a chair with me. Oscar, we can't have two people in the chair, son. It's not going to fit. There's a 1-up there. You can get it if you really want to. Like that. By shooting off the sidewalls. And doing it that way. You don't have to get it. If you want to get it, I just kind of happened upon it. I really wasn't trying to get it. It just kind of happened that way. See, these springs are not a problem right at the moment. They will be a problem later. It will be a big problem later. Right here, they can be a problem. If you jump too high and you whack it, yep, like I just did right there. See, that's a little bit of an issue. Okay. And up the ladder. You have to jump off of this one over here because you have to jump up here and then you have to make you jump over there. Now, I'm going to see if I can remember where to go here. This is kind of a question mark area because sometimes I kind of forget where to go. You're going to go up there. You're going to go over here and up here, and you're going to jump on that box. It's going to hit the wall. It's going to bust the wall. You're going to come in here and you're going to hit these springs. Make sure you hit the jump. That's the hyper bolt. Now, going back across again. See? I died right there. Now, the thing is, I should have the hyper bolt in my inventory anyway. We'll go back towards the room just to see if we have it, but we should have it because I think normally it saves when you get to that point anyway. It only takes a minute to get up there anyway, so it's not really. Oh crap! Well, that didn't work real well now, did it? Yeah, we got it. Okay. Okay, so now we gotta get through the rest of this stage. Just bang off these walls up here. There's another E-tank right here. Let me see if I can get this E-tank without getting hit in the head. This is not the way I had envisioned this to go. We're just going to use the coil. Uh-oh. And we want to put that one down. And now we want to go back up here. Because see, now we've got, we've got 4 E-tanks. So we don't need any more E-tanks. I think we already had 4 E-tanks and just were not aware of the way that we had them. You might as well just hold down the A button when you're in this section and just slide your finger slightly over to catch the shot weapon. Just come over here. There's more stuff to get over there, but we're not going to get all into that. That's a lot more work than it probably needs to be, and there's other ways to do it. This guy right here, you can just shoot away. He'll die. Oh, wow. Ow. How many bolts do we have? 132. We should be in pretty good shape. Now, this is where you're going to face Springman. He's weak against the Slash Claw. And in my opinion, he's not too bad. And you can kind of get him stuck in a loop. So you just wait until he comes over. You smack him. He comes over. He jumps up. Fires down. Fires down at where you are. Go over and smack him again. He'll just keep doing this until he dies. If you're in midair when he does that, he'll shoot wherever you're at in midair. If you can't get the timing down, try to figure out where you need to run to or how you need to slide or whatever you need to do. Like I said, boss fight can be hard. It can be easy. I find it fairly easy. His weapon is the one I find hard to use. Okay. So next we're going to go get the energy balancer. That's going to be in Shade Man's stage. So that's who we're going to go after next. Get well accustomed to this wild coil. Launches one coil forward and one coil backward, right? Because you're going to be using it. And it's a hard weapon to use. Yes, but remember to charge the coils to make them jump higher. It's effective in about 2 to 3 places later on. Now, the thing with Shade Man is we could fight him and we could kill him with our Mega Blaster. But we're not going to do that. We'll use the coils instead this time. Kind of like this stage. I like the music, kind of like the stage in general. The only thing I don't like is when the coffins come up out of the ground and half of the time they're right on where you're at. And that's kind of a pain in the butt. But other than that, you know, we want that big bolt. You want to try to get at least 200 bolts. Oh, crud. Or close to 200 bolts. You want to get close to 200 bolts. You don't have to have necessarily 200, but it helps. Oh, we forgot to take the, well, we'll take it back to auto after this. We forgot to take him back to Hyperbolt. Watch these suits of armor. Sometimes they, yeah, like that one right there. Shoots a little, drops a little head thing. You gotta shoot it. That was a good pickup. There's a few right through there. Alright. So we go up here. Ow. Stupid ravens. I guess they're ravens. I guess they're supposed to be ravens, you know. Shouldn't have really got hit all that much. And here come the bats. You may be able to catch the bats and you may not in this area. You can jump on top of these, top of these right here. Oh gosh. Boy, that about ended up bad. And you see it's saving, it's auto saving because I have to fight this huge pumpkin. It opens on the inside. If you defeat it one way, you go one route. If you defeat the inside of it, you go one route. If you defeat the outside of it, you go the other route. So we're going to defeat the outside of it. You need to take the thunder and use it on the top part, but you can only hit it when it's closed up. You'll notice the light, the eyes flash. The first time I was doing this, I thought I was doing something wrong because I didn't notice really that there was a damage indicator. But the eyes flash when you connect. So that's the damage indicator on if you're trying to do it this way, which you have to do it this way to get the energy balancer. So I'm showing you the way to do it to get the energy balancer. If you don't do it this way, you'll go the other route and you won't be able to get the energy balancer. So, you know, but if you've already went this way or you've already got the energy balancer and you just want to see where the other way goes, that's fine too. I mean, it's really no big deal. I think there's one up over here. There is. I don't think I need it though. Best thing to do is just shoot these guys down. Wait until he gets a little ways across there, because they'll come after you. Shoot that one down. And you shoot that one down. Okay. These are like kind of like the tigers off of number 4. Kind of. Okay, I thought there was another like wolf thing there. Okay. There's a little bit less resistance, I think personally this way than there is the other way. Now, you see a painting of Dr. Wily. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop! Oh my. Now what you're going to do is you're going to use the rush search right here. He barks, which means he's found something good. He'll dig, and he'll dig harder. And there's the energy balancer. Now you say, what's the good thing about the energy balancer? The energy balancer, if you pick up the batteries to charge up your weapons, it will automatically pick up and charge up. It'll automatically go to the weapon. See, this is where you come out. It'll automatically go to the weapon that has the lowest amount of energy. So you don't have to worry about switching each one out. You know, if like the Thunderbolt, like if I needed to use it and I picked up an energy capsule, or like a weapon energy capsule, it's going to take it right to the Thunderbolt. Darn, I was careless. I feel so stupid to have been defeated so easily. Maybe I should give up and leave Wily to you. No, we are a team. Dr. Light will be glad to fix you up. Thanks, I'm glad that I have a friend like you. Base treble, take off to the light, into Dr. Light's lab. Again, you can kill Shade Man with your Mega Buster, or you can use these coils. We'll probably just use the coils this time. His 2 main attacks are he can come down and grab you, and he can also do something else while he's on the ground. I never let him try to get to that point. You have to charge these for him to bounce higher and to do more damage. I always let him just come down and try to grab me. It's easier to take a hit and to be able to whack him with the weapon that I need to hit him with. There's the other weapon he uses. Those 2, yeah. You can just use the coil against him if you want. You don't really have to charge it up. I just crap. Let go of me. That's what you don't want him to do. Let go! And he's dead. You don't want him to grab you. He grabbed me twice that time. Usually he doesn't grab me. Usually he doesn't get his hands on me. And we got 1 stage left, but remember, we got to go back to Slash Man's stage to get beat. You don't have to get beat, but I'm going to show you how to get him anyway, so if you want him. Noise Crush generates a powerful sound wave, doesn't it? And of course, Dr. Light tells you yes, and you can amplify the wave by absorbing the reflective wave with your body. So basically, if you shoot it at a wall and then it comes back, you can catch it and it'll be a stronger wave. Oscar, stop that! Oscar! 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 Oscar, stop it! Go on! Oscar!
Oscar!
Go on! So now we're going to go into Turbo Man stage. I still didn't take a Hyper Bolt back. So we'll have to figure out, we'll have to remember to take it back.
Come on.
Now this one kind of confused me a little bit on finding it's called the PU Fist. I think it's supposed to mean Power Up Fist, but it's called the PU Fist. You want to try to shoot this guy as much as humanly possible, but you have to shoot these other ones too. There you go. And, ooh. Health. Ah! Poop. I don't like these things either. You have to shoot them when they're open. And you have to be careful in certain parts of this stage. There's certain parts that you can fall through and do everything else. This is one of the bad parts right here, most of the stage right here. Because if you hit those tires, you'll bounce off of them. And normally you'll have to jump over a pit or something like right here. And those tires will knock you back and they'll knock you in that hole. That's not what you want to happen. Okay? You don't want to fall on this stack of tires either, because it takes you to one of those guys that we fought like at the beginning of the level, and you'll have to fight another one, and then you'll have to come right back up to that area again. So you don't want to do all that. You know, you don't want to do that junk. Shoot that guy down. What you're going to do right here is you're going to come up here, and you're going to take this dude out. You're going to try to jump down here and, well, crap. Need to get over there. That's what I was afraid of. So I guess we're going to have to go up. Crap. Well, I have screwed that up royally. Oh my gosh, and now he's going to come back. Okay. I'm thinking we're supposed to have the adapter right here. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we should have been using to begin with. Now, you're over here, you want to switch to the rush search. And you should find your power-up fist. And he's not going to find it in that spot. So call him back and use him right here. The first time I was digging in the wrong area and I couldn't find it and I couldn't figure out where it was, and then it's on this platform. Okay, now what this does is this allows you to, this is power up fist, this allows you to, on this adapter, this allows this fist to go out further, and also it'll lock in on enemies too. So that's a good thing for that, especially because you'll have to use that at some point soon. Yeah, try to jump off that. There's different ways to get through this. I just try to get straight through and just try to go through and take not too much damage. And then you have to kind of do like you do in Quick Man stage off of the second one. Work your way through there real quick. The first time it kind of catches you off guard because you're not really expecting it, and then all of a sudden, and it's one hit kill, just like on Quick Man stage. Now you might not notice you're hitting this guy, but you are. He just takes a buttload of hits. You have to hit him in the eyes when the eyes are open. You can jump over some of these, but as to not take too much damage, maybe. The first time I didn't know if he was going to die or not because it took forever. And then there's this to the end. We're going to try to keep our life full until the end, so we only have to fight the... Okay, well, that's okay. That's okay. Now, we're going to pull out the noise crash here. Best thing to do, shoot it against the wall and let it come back to you. I'm going to tell you another little trick. Try not to get hit with that. That's bad. That's real bad. When you hear it go off of the whee, that's when you need to hit him. When you hear the That's when you need to jump. See, if you let those come back to you and you hit him, you can kill him with just shooting them just regularly, but it takes a little bit longer. Try not to get hit by that fire wheel either. Try to slide underneath it. Try to stay on the other side of the room and slide underneath it when he shoots it. That way you can go underneath it. You don't have to worry about getting hit. So we're going to have to go back to Slash Man stage anyway. Scorch Wheel launches a flaming wheel, right? And of course it does. Yes, and the wheel may also burn the things it touches. Okay. We're going to take Otto back his Hyper Bolt real quick. Well, first we'll get some story. Dr. Light, what happened? Is that you, Mega Man? Base went berserk after I completed his repairs. He stole the parts for the new enhancements. Base, I can't believe it. And then Wily comes up. Believe it, Mega Man. Bass and treble are my creations. What a turn of events, huh? I knew that you would be stupid enough to trust him and allow him access to the lab. Now bass and treble will use the enhancements meant for you and Rush. Ha 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 ha. Probably did too many there. I'll make you pay, Wily. So Wily's open now, but we gotta go back through Slash Man stage. Then we'll return to Hyper Bolt and do what we need to do there. We'll definitely have to go to the shop after this anyway. So that's the good thing. So technically, if you want to get real technical, well, is this the game that does that or not? I don't remember if it's this one or number 7, where you can keep going back to the store after each stage, after like each Wily stage, and go back and you can in essence get like infinite 1-ups and e-canisters and stuff. I think that's here. I think it's on this game. Which, in a way, the game is easier at that point. But I always have problems with the last boss fight. And it's not even the first part. There's a 2-part last boss fight against Wily. I don't have problems again on the first part. I have problems on the second part. The second part's the one I have problems with. Ooh, gosh. And like I said, you'll have to go through the majority of this stage to get back to where you were. Here. You're going to take out these trees, but basically the one that you really want to take out is back here at the end. You really don't want to take any other ones out. This is probably the one you want to take out right here. It is the wheel, isn't it? Is it not burning them? Do I have to burn them from the front and all the way through? Ah, you have to touch the top of the tree. There we go. You want to do that to the last tree, and then you want to use the rush coil to get up there to the ladder. Ladder takes you up here. I had the wrong thing selected. Use the Mega Buster to get beat out of the cage. It worked easy last time. There we go. And you can either leave out of the stage with the exit, or you can just leave out of the stage at the boss area. We'll go out the boss area since we're right here, and we'll collect some more bolts while we're at it. These little dinosaur things are pretty good for even small bolts. Slide through. And we'll go to the shop. I'll show you what to buy, and then we'll be done with this one for time being. And then the third part will be the Dr. Wily Castle, which will be it's not that hard, but that last battle is a pain in the butt. Now Otto says, "Hey," you give him his. That's my bolt. Thanks. It fits perfectly. So he reinstalls his bolt. He does his dramatic stance with Japanese fan. Now I can work at full power. Look, a new item just for you. I can now make items using half the normal number of bolts. Select the item you want made. This is why getting the Hyper Bolt was important. These are now half of what they normally would be. See, you can buy the power-up fist. You can buy the energy balancer. You can buy the search rush and the rush jet and beat and the exit. But we were saving up our bolts because even though we've got 4 energy tanks, we want weapon tanks. We want 4 of these. We're going to have to go get some more bolts. Okay. So we got 4 of these. You want a special can or an S can. The S can refills both. So we're going to try to, let's see. I think we're going to try to go to Junkman stage. Or no, we're going to go to Cloudman stage that has been brought to my attention. Cloudman stage they have brought to my attention is one where I can get a lot of bolts in one area. So we need about 80 bolts. So we'll do the 80 bolts and then you'll buy the S can. You see how that'll fill up? There'll be the S can under the SP. So that's how that'll be on there. So we've got everything except for we didn't go get Proto Man's shield, but it's kind of pointless to go get Proto Man's shield unless you just really want to or unless you're going to use it. Remember to use the freeze cracker right here. That way, when you're in the area with the platforms and you're trying to collect bolts and you're trying to see things, you won't be stumbling around trying to figure out where the friggin' platforms are. Okay, that was weird. I don't ever remember them coming through there. Okay, so we're going to get to that part where the invisible platforms are. And they have those little things that drop eggs. I think we have to let them blow up first. Let the egg hit the ground. Yeah. Okay. And we need to get 80 bolts. We have 4 left. So right here is where they're talking about. So I'm going to charge up. This is the second one. What does it say? At the second platform. Okay. That would be this platform here, perhaps. How much is a big bolt worth? 12? It may not take too long. That one was worth, I think, 8. And look at that right there. That was a bunch of them right there. 26. See, we're already up to 26. Plus, you can get some other stuff while you're doing that. I didn't know this little trick existed. So thanks to the walkthrough I'm using for showing me this trick. See, we're already up to 66. I think we need 80 some. But keep yourself charged up. That way you can take them out as soon as they come out. Might only take one more time. Yep. Now what you do is you just use the exit. Exit can be used as many times as need be. Go back to the store and buy one special tank. Crap! I bought an extra life I didn't want. But that's okay. That's quite alright. Alright. Okay. So now we're going to pick Dr. Wily's stage. We're going to look at the map, and then we're going to save at the first stage. I think it's only 4 stages long. I think. So we're going to checkpoint save the game right here. It should have started there to begin with. So this is the end of part number 2. Part number 3 will be all of Wily's Castle. And we'll go through that and we'll defeat the bosses there. There is 1, 2, 3. There is 4 stages. The stages aren't necessarily, in my opinion, they're not necessarily bad. Shouldn't take too long. So, but until we do part 3, we will see you later.